Welcome to the weekly wrap-up of the EnterpriseJoy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker of turning trust into a system you can put on a single page and carry into your Monday leadership meeting. This whole week we have been talking about the measurement, the behaviors, the outcomes, the routines, and even the external lens. Today we consolidate all into one-page Trust Toolkit. We have discussed before that consistency beats intensity. So one big trust initiative isn't going to shift culture. But a lightweight, repeatable toolkit that blends the metrics, behaviors, and routines, that's how trust becomes operational. So let's begin with metrics, because if you don't measure, then you can't improve. So your toolkit starts with 2 rows of metrics, inputs and outcomes. On the input side, I would recommend 4 quick signals: an ABI pulse, the ability, benevolence, and integrity, 3 questions, 5-point scale, that's all, followed by a behavioral trust item, or would I rely on a colleague when stakes are high, or would I disclose bad news early? And finally, an organizational trust checkpoint, or does this organization keep its promises? Couple these with a psychological safety pulse, or do I feel safe to speak up without negative consequences? And that completes your input side. On the outcome side, link trust to voluntary attrition, engagement, cycle time, and incident recovery speed. If those numbers move with your inputs, you have got evidence. Now, if metrics are the dials, behaviors are the levers. And as a part of your toolkit, every week pick one small habit to reinforce. Explicitly mention your guiding principles and constraints when making decisions. That brings authenticity. Publish a short why this, why now note and inquire if the decision log is clear. Refine if needed. And include an inclusion round in your meetings by asking the quieter voices about the risks they see. Don't forget to thank the first person who raises a concern. Consistently practicing these will make them a cultural muscle memory. Then comes the routines to make trust more predictable and operational. Also a great way to manage pressured situations. 3 to start with: decision logs to capture what was decided, why was it decided, the trade-offs, and when you will revisit it. 20 to 30-minute blameless post-mortems to identify what signals did we miss. And working agreements having 4 to 5 simple norms revisited quarterly. Once you have these metrics, behaviors, and operating system in place, here's how you run the weekly review. Block 25 minutes with your leadership team. First, scan the metrics. Mark the inputs and outcomes as red or green. Look for one divergence. Say, ability is high, but benevolence is low. Second, pick one behavior. For the next week, frame every decision with a principle and constraint. Third, anchor one routine. Publish a decision log, run a short debrief, or update a team agreement. And 4, set one experiment. Define what you will try and which dial you expect to move. That's all that's required to make trust operational. Now, every week, just draw this toolkit on a single sheet of paper or a virtual board. Fill it in, book the 25 minutes, and look for patterns. And if you find something interesting, write to me on podcast@enterprisejoy.com. Tomorrow we start fresh with a new theme of the week. If this week on trust resonated with you, then share it with someone who will appreciate it. Hit that follow or simply show up tomorrow. I'm Vishal, and this is the EnterpriseJoy podcast, Enterprise Strategies for Leaders in Under 5 Minutes. Build your trust toolkit today. I'll see you tomorrow.